Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise, as my colleague before me, in strong opposition to House Bill 4609. The colleague from Detroit was eloquent in her opposition to this and pointing out the fundamental unfairness of allowing corporations to continue to enjoy the lavish tax breaks that we've given them over the last 4 years while we ask single mothers and poor families to pony up and pay more. I've heard some of my colleagues suggest that they don't know the interpretation of the vote on Proposal 1, but they heard it loud and clear. Well, I haven't heard anyone suggest to me that what they voted for on Proposal 1 was to stick it to poor people even more. That's what this bill does. We're okay with giving all sorts of tax incentives out to businesses, and many of my Democratic colleagues here support that. And I've long past given up trying to assemble a coalition in this House to try to restore some fundamental tax fairness to the tax code, but to ask the poorest of the poor and the people that work the hardest to be the first ones to have to contribute to this road proposal is shameful. It's actually almost incomprehensible. The rest of this package is frankly silly, offensive, and irresponsible, but this is plain mean. This tells people in our society that are working hard, barely able to make ends meet, that the few dollars that they get at the end of the year when they do their tax refunds is welfare. That's offensive. Representative Paul Ryan, last year, hardly a proponent of socialism, said that he wholeheartedly supported the expansion of the EITC for childless adults at the federal level. And apparently quoting Ronald Reagan and good Republican presidents like Gerald Ford isn't enough to dissuade this Republican House, because apparently by our actions here, you must view them as Marxists for supporting this. This is ridiculous. Do you think that anybody actually believes that by us telling poor people to pay more that our roads are going to get fixed? I ask people to do as I've done and not take this seriously. Let's send it to the Senate. I know some of you are going to vote for it. Let's wait till we get back and actually do a real proposal that asks everybody in the state, people like you and me, who actually make decent money, to chip in and not ask the poorest of the poor to be the ones that get the shaft time and time again. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Dillon.